Okay guys, so here we're going to start your project, your metalworking hand tool, basic hand tool project. And we're making our bottle openers, remember? So all this steel has been cut out for you. You'll go get one of these coupons, and this is what you're going to start with, okay? When we start with this piece, I'll walk up closer here. You can see, I don't know if this is going to focus, maybe not, but you can see how we have rust, and then you can see how it's kind of this bluish gray color, okay? And you'll notice that the edges are all that kind of shiny silver color. So what that is well, obviously rust is rust, right? But the blue kind of gray mill scale color, that's actually is called mill scale, and it's what happens to the steel when it comes out of the hot rolling process. So what we want to do is get rid of all that, so when we lay out our lines for working on the drill press and for our cutting lines, they're on a nice clean surface. So what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves a jig using this piece of wood here, some painter's tape, blue painter's tape, doesn't matter, either whatever kind of painter's tape, and some super glue. And before we even get started with that, we're going to wipe our piece of metal with some paint thinner here, and that's going to take off any of the grease that's left on the metal or any of the dirt or whatever, so that our tape sticks really well to that, so that our jig stays together. So I'm going to I only need a glove on one hand, so I'm going to get my glove out here, throw that on, and then I have a rag. So I'll take my rag, paint thinner, I'm going to put it totally over the top. If I pour like this, it's going to go everywhere. So I'm going to put the rag totally over the top, then just dunk it forward a little bit, take my piece of metal, and I'm just going to wipe it off. So I'll come up. All I'm doing is just giving it a nice wipe, and that's going to take off all the grease and oil that was on here. Okay? Once you're done that, you're done with your glove, so you can take that off. Then, because it's paint thinner, it evaporates really quickly. So, and this might not evaporate as quick as I want it for this video. So I'm going to come over here and grab a piece of paper towel. I'm just going to quick give it a wipe so that it's not wet anymore. Perfect. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I want to take my board and I want to clamp it in my vise so that it's sticking up, I don't know, about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. Then I'm going to take a piece of blue painter's tape, and I don't need a whole bunch, just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is peel that off, stick it onto my board, give it a little bit of a massage. If you massage the tape, the heat, the friction from your hand gets the glue on the tapeworm, and usually you can get tape to stick better if you do that. So we're going to draw one more piece of tape here, and I'm going to put it onto the back side of my piece of metal, just like that. Okay, wipe that on, give that a little bit of a massage, and then I'm going to stop the video and I'll move you guys in closer so you can see what I do next.